A long time ago, before the world was as we know it, the mighty Titans ruled the universe. Their leader, Cronus, was a powerful but fearful god. He was afraid that one of his children would take his throne. So, each time his wife, Rhea, had a baby, he trapped them inside his stomach. But when Rhea gave birth to Zeus, she could not bear to lose another child. She tricked Cronus by hiding the baby and giving him a rock wrapped in cloth instead. Cronus, believing it was the baby, swallowed the rock without noticing the trick. Zeus grew up strong and clever, hidden away on the island of Crete. When he was old enough, he returned to challenge his father. With the help of the Titan Metis, he gave Cronus a special drink that made him cough up his swallowed children: Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, and Poseidon. Together, Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades led a great war against the Titans. This war, called the Titanomachy, lasted for 10 years. The young gods finally won and imprisoned the Titans in the deep abyss of Tartarus. After defeating the Titans, the three brothers, Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades, had to decide how to divide the world among them. To make it fair, they drew lots. Zeus won the sky, Hades got the underworld, and Poseidon became the ruler of the seas. Though he had hoped for the sky, Poseidon accepted his role, knowing that the sea was vast, deep, and full of mysteries. Poseidon was not just the god of the ocean. He also controlled lakes, rivers, and even underground water sources. With his mighty trident, he could stir great storms, calm the waves, or create new lands from the sea. He built a magnificent palace beneath the ocean, made of shimmering coral and sparkling gems. Inside, golden chariots and sea creatures filled the halls, and the walls glowed like the inside of a pearl. Though Poseidon ruled from the sea, he often left his palace to visit Mount Olympus, where the gods gathered. Poseidon was a powerful god, but he was also known for his quick temper. When angered, he would shake the earth, causing earthquakes and great waves. Because of this, he was also known as the Earth Shake. Deep beneath the ocean's surface, Poseidon's kingdom stretched as far as the eye could see. His underwater palace was home to many sea creatures, including mermaids, dolphins, and giant fish. It was a place of beauty, filled with glowing pearls, silver sand, and coral towers that reached high into the water. Though Poseidon had power over the sea, he did not rule alone. He married Amphitrite, a gentle and kind sea goddess. At first, she did not want to marry him and tried to escape. But Poseidon sent a clever dolphin to speak to her, and the dolphin convinced her to return. As a reward, Poseidon placed the dolphin among the stars as a constellation. Together, Poseidon and Amphitrite had many children. Some were kind and beautiful, like Triton, who had the upper body of a man and the tail of a fish. Others were wild and dangerous, like the sea monsters Scylla and Charybdis, who made the seas perilous for sailors. Though he was the ruler of the sea, Poseidon often involved himself in the affairs of gods and mortals, shaping the fate of heroes and cities alike. Poseidon was not just the god of the sea. He was also the god of horses. Some say he created the first horse to impress Demeter, the goddess of the harvest. She had asked him to make the most beautiful creature in the world. Poseidon worked tirelessly, shaping animal after animal, until he finally created the horse, a strong, fast, and graceful creature. Another legend says that Poseidon struck the ground with his trident, and from the earth, the first horse sprang forth. Wherever Poseidon walked, horses seemed to follow, and he often raced his golden chariot across the waves, pulled by powerful sea horses. Because of his connection to horses, many ancient Greek cities worshipped Poseidon as a protector of horsemen and charioteers. He was honored in great horse races and given sacrifices to ensure victory in battle. Poseidon's power was vast, but his mood was unpredictable. Like the sea, he could be calm one moment and furious the next. This made him both a protector and a destroyer, depending on how he was treated. Poseidon once desired to be the patron god of a great city. He and Athena, the wise and clever goddess, both wanted to rule a beautiful land that would later be called Athens. The people decided that the god who gave them the best gift would be chosen as their protector. Poseidon went first. He struck the ground with his trident, and a great spring appeared. But the water was salty, and the people could not drink it. Then Athena stepped forward and planted an olive tree. This tree gave the people wood, food, and oil. It was a gift that would help them for generations. The people chose Athena's gift, and she became the protector of the city. Poseidon was furious, but instead of destroying the city, he accepted the decision and turned his attention back to the sea. Though he did not win Athens, many other cities built temples in his honor, praying for safe travels, good fishing, and protection from storms. When the Trojan War broke out, Poseidon played a major role. Before the war, he had helped build the great walls of Troy along with the god Apollo. But when the Trojan king refused to pay him, Poseidon became angry and later sided with the Greeks during the war. Throughout the battle, Poseidon sent great storms to help or hinder different heroes. He gave strength to Greek warriors, ensuring they had the power to fight. But he was also known to be vengeful. When the Greek hero Odysseus angered him by blinding his son, the Cyclops Polyphemus, Poseidon made his journey home long and dangerous. Poseidon was not only a god of destruction, he could also be kind. As ruler of the seas, he helped sailors reach their destinations, guided lost ships, and created new lands with his trident. Fishermen prayed to him for a good catch, and travelers begged for calm waters before setting sail. When pleased, Poseidon granted these wishes, bringing prosperity to those who honored him. However, when disrespected, his fury was unstoppable. Once, a king named Minos refused to sacrifice a white bull that Poseidon had sent him. In anger, Poseidon made the bull wild and uncontrollable, leading to the birth of the Minotaur. He also punished Troy for breaking a sacred promise, sending monstrous waves to strike its shores. Poseidon's moods changed like the sea, sometimes calm and generous, sometimes fierce and vengeful. Those who honored him found a powerful ally, but those who angered him learned to fear his wrath. Though the ancient world has faded, Poseidon's influence has never disappeared. For centuries, sailors and warriors worshipped him, offering sacrifices before dangerous journeys or great battles. Even today, when the ocean roars or the earth shakes, some say it is Poseidon reminding us of his power. His myths continue to inspire stories around the world. His rivalry with Athena shaped Athens, his wrath challenged Odysseus, and his creations, horses and sea creatures, live on in legend. Temples dedicated to him, like the one at Cape Sunion, still stand, overlooking the vast blue waters he once ruled. Though no longer worshipped, Poseidon's presence is felt wherever the sea meets the shore. His story, full of power and mystery, continues to capture the imagination of those who look upon the mighty waves and wonder what ancient forces still lie beneath.